Hello, Diana. I hope that I'm saying your name right. I have a name that people often mispronounce myself. My name is Oceana, and I am making this video for you because I want you to be able to get in front of people who are searching on Google for your services. I am passionate about business. I am passionate about local entrepreneurship, and I too love working closely with my mom. I saw your post here about how you work with your mom, or maybe I'm talking to the mom and you work with your daughter. But I think you're probably the daughter. I just have a feeling. I don't know why. So I might be wrong. Anyways, so I care about what you're doing. I do, and so I want you to be able to take this information and do this stuff yourself, or even take it to another agency if you'd like. No harm, no foul. Of course, if you do want to talk about a possible partnership where my team could help you achieve your goals, we could talk about what your business goals are, but there's no expectation of this going into this. The most I would really love if you gave me some feedback on this video, just letting me know if I was helpful, because I'm always trying to improve them, as I'm sure you understand. So let's jump right in. First of all, I love that you do these before and afters with the emojis and everything. Oh my gosh, I was dying. They do great. And then your business card looks adorable. You're right on. So you're off to a really good start. The thing is that sorry, um, Facebook is not quite um, as good as having your own website because there's some functionality that is lost. Now, it's great for social stuff. I'm not saying give up on Facebook, but there are certain things that you can do with a website that you can't do with Facebook. So I'm going to go over that. And then also, I'm going to show you one way that you can get onto Google without even having to have a website, so that you can do that too. So here is a list of different phrases that people are typing into Google when they're looking for carpet cleaning in the Orlando area. I am focusing pretty heavily on carpet cleaning, although I'm realizing that you probably do more like house cleaning. So let me just adjust. I'll be right back. Okay, I've adjusted and I'm back. So I've looked up anything that has to do with cleaners, cleaning, and any of these different little cities that I saw around your area. So I hope that I'm right about that. So here is the list of things that people are searching, as well as how many times a month these things are being searched for. You can see there's quite a bit of volume, lots of people looking for cleaning services in the area. And then this is another column that's pretty important. This shows how competitive it would be to try to get to the first page of Google. So something like this word here, carpet cleaning Orlando, is 26. That's pretty high. So like I would say go ahead if you want to show up when people type in carpet cleaning Orlando, go for it. Go for this, and start doing the things. I'll tell you the things that you need to do to get to show up. But this is going to take longer. It's going to take more effort, but you'll get there if you keep working at it. You will. But I like to go for shorter wins, faster wins. So I'm going to go with this slightly less competitive, but still, with has a lot of uh, search volume. Where'd it go? Cleaning services Orlando was the one I went with. Yeah, so it's got a 11 for the keyword difficulty or competition score, which is a lot easier to get to than a 26. And 350 people on average every month are looking for it. So that's pretty good. If you got, even 10% of those people to say, hey, I want to hire you, that would be pretty amazing. I'm not promising that'll happen, but I'm saying, even, just showing up for this one keyword would help. And then you could show up for several. So what I would say is start doing this for all of the keywords you want to show up for. So now let's get into what to do. So I'm already 4.5 minutes in, and I haven't said what to do exactly yet. So once you decide on one that you want to show up for, you put it into Google and you want to see what your competition is doing. So Cleaning Services Orlando is the one that I decided to focus on. Up here is the Google guaranteed part of the search results, and people pay to be up here. Down here, this part over here, how you get up to this spot right here, this is what's known as the maps section or the map pack. And it basically just shows the top 3 local results from the maps section of Google. So like if you searched under maps here. But you don't actually need a website to show up here. This is the kind of the cool thing about this. You just need to make sure that your Google My Business listing is up to date and accurate. Specifically, your name, address, and phone number need to be correct, because then you're going to take that information and put it all over different directories like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook. There's a bunch of different places where you can list your info and it'll be counted as a citation. And then every citation basically works as a vote of confidence in your business, showing Google that you really do serve the area, and that's going to help bump you up the results there. And if you end up in the top 3, you're shown on this first page of Google, which is great, because if you have your website or if you list your Facebook as your website, it'll bring people over to there. And then right here, your phone number is displayed, and that's actually a click to call phone number if you're on your mobile phone. So that will result in more calls. And then down here, this is another place you really want to be. This is the organic results. And you do need a website to show up in this area, but it's not terribly difficult to come up to create a website. And I'm going to show you how to make it actually function instead of just being like pretty, because it's Google doesn't honestly care if it's pretty. So here is the competition that is currently sitting in that top spot. So what we want to do is take a look. Let me get this out of the way. Take a look at, I like their colors. At the amount of words that they have on their page, because you want to have more words on your page to show Google that you know more about what you're doing than they do. And it won't be difficult to beat them out in words. In fact, I'm going to suggest that you go way above and beyond beating them out with words and put about 2,000 words on your homepage, because Google is really going to take you seriously if you do that. And then another thing is the images. Let's see if there's a good image here. That's a video. Da, da, da. Oh, this is a franchise too. That's interesting. Okay, so let's take this one for. Nope, just kidding. I can't. All right, well, let's see. There's got to be maybe another page here with some. Maybe that one will have an image. Come on. Well, usually I can right click on an image, click save image as. I'll show you the video instead for some. So you see how this video is said, it's titled Pay for Performance. So what they could have done, and what I suggest that you do if you decide to create a website of your own, is that you save these images rather than as like what is in the picture or saving it just as like image for homepage or whatever. You actually save the images as these phrases that you want to show up for, because that's going to be another chance to tell Google, hey, I belong on the results page when someone searches for this term. So you want to put the searches not only into the back of the, like, save the images like that, but then also sprinkle it into the content throughout your site. And then this is another tool. This is the last thing I really want to show you here. This is a tool that I use to do my keyword research. It also functions to give me an in-depth look into how a website's performing. This UR score is one metric that's pretty important. It's basically how powerful or credible Google thinks that this page is. So in this case, it's their Orlando page. And then their DR score is how trustworthy their entire website seems to be. And these aren't extremely high. In fact, this is a bit lower than I would have expected for a franchise. So I'm guessing it's not a very huge franchise or it's not a very old one. But these are perfectly within our ability to surpass. Basically, getting above them on the Google search results is not going to be impossible by any means. And that's why this is an 11 and not a 26 or a 100. 100 is as high as it goes, by the way. So okay, so we know what these are now. So how we increase these, how we get better scores, is with backlinks and referring domains. A referring domain is any website that has a link on it to your site. and a backlink is just any of those links that go to your site. So if I click on this referring domains thing, I can actually see what websites have a link to your competitor's site on them. For example, globalnewswire.com has a DR score, so an entire website trust rating of 90. That's really good. So this would be a good one to get if you can. Cleaning Services Reviewed is a good one, a really good one, because not only does it have a high DR score, but it also has cleaning service right in the title of the URL. So what I would do then is click on that. It'll take you to the website, and you can see if you can add your information to this site. You can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm a cleaner. I would like it if you reviewed my cleaning site. Could you do, or my cleaning services? Can you do that? And I don't know what they expect from it. Some will ask you for money, but there are enough options out there that you don't need to pay for. So don't feel like you need to pay for backlinks necessarily. If you're going, if you're just doing this yourself. If you had an agency working for you and they're going after the big guns and doing it the super like official way, then they would probably buy some backlinks. But you don't have to if you're just doing it yourself, and if you're not going after really high difficulty words. Okay, so that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for sitting through all 12 minutes of this. I really appreciate you getting to the end. If there is any questions that you have, I would be happy to answer them. And I really hope that you got something out of this and feel empowered to go out and get yourself some more customers. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.